Hello beautiful beings, my name is Nick and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to clean and recharge crystals. Let's go! Okay, so let me stop you right there though before we continue further. If you're not very familiar with spirituality and everything, there's a very good likelihood that you find all of this stuff that I'm talking about in this video a little bit woo-woo. And I would highly suggest you watch one of my previous videos before you watch this video. And this video is called How Frequencies and Intention Can Heal Your Body and DNA. Right up here or in the description below. Doesn't mean it's gonna, convert you anything, but it's gonna make you understand a little bit more in depth some of the details we're talking about, and you're gonna be a little bit less lost when it comes to energies and crystals and all that stuff. So anyways, let's continue further. Okay, so to start off, crystals are live things. They're not dead, they actually are alive. They grow, it's just that they use different foods. They have different process than the normal definition of what we would call something that is alive. But it's alive nonetheless. And it holds information as well. They hold information like, that's why we use a lot of crystals, computers and stuff. They hold information. So they can hold intention. That's what I was leading to. But anyways, they can hold intention, they can hold power, they can hold all types of different energies. And we're going to see how to actually clean them, because a lot of them will, absorb negative energy. So the first trick to clean a crystal, it's not my favorite though, but some people will do it, is that they pretty much put the crystal and surround it with rice. They'll put like 1 cup of dried rice in a bowl and then put this crystal and let it sit over the day. Let's say that they're at work or something, and then they come back and boom, the crystal, and they throw out the rice, and the rice has basically absorbed the negative energy. That's one trick. But in my opinion, it's not my favorite just because it's kind of a waste of rice. But anyways, as we already know, crystals are used in computers to hold information. Energy can pass through, electricity, stuff like that. And they're so powerful. There's so many different types of them. And if it can actually hold information, it can hold different type of information, not just technology. It can hold information, it can hold intentions, love, good intentions, good vibrations, stuff like that. When I say clean your crystals, what do I mean? I mean you doing a process to be able to remove the negative toxic energy that your crystals or crystal may have absorbed throughout time. And it's recommended to clean your crystals every couple weeks, at least once a month. Or you can do it kind of like a ritual, like a weekly kind of thing. You can do that too. There's many ways. The sun and the moon energies are extremely powerful to cleanse or clean your crystals. Some crystals might be better to put under direct sunlight. Some others are preferable to put only under moonlight. So it's your duty to learn more about your crystals that you bought and learn how to clean them, take care of them, because they are live things, like I said. They are live things, but everything is alive. Even this table is alive in some way. There's energy everywhere. You should always clean your crystals before, and it's recommended to clean them after use as well. But always before you're about to use them. It's a very good trick to make sure that you'll use the maximum potential, the maximum power of, of all those benefits, all those things that this energy that this crystal might benefit you. So for cleaning crystal with sunlight or sun energy, you can just leave it. You can leave it in a ceramic bowl or close anyways to your window, by your windowsill, and you just leave it there with sunlight for anywhere between 4 minutes to 4 hours, depending on the crystal. So you got to make your own research on how long approximately you should put it. For charging your crystals under moonlight, what you could do is you could leave it anywhere between, I don't know, 1 to 10 hours approximately, pretty much all night sometimes, depending on how long you want to leave it there. But you can leave it all night by the window. Just make sure you have, that moonlight going on it. It's even much better if you do it during full moon, because there's that much more lunar energy around. And for those who are empaths or are very sensitive to energies, whenever you get close to a full moon, you can definitely feel the rush, the intensity, the energy. It's insane. So it will definitely be good to use it under moonlight to charge your to clean your crystals. So that's one way. My absolute favorite, my favorite way to clean crystals: the Tibetan singing bowl. Right? There's many different ways to use it, but this is a very, very popular one. Depending on the size of the crystal you may want to clean and recharge, you may want to take like a bigger bowl, but just make sure that your crystal don't break that bowl that you have, which is why I prefer, I guess, the metal ones, but there's all sorts of singing bowl you have. Anyways, so you place the rock or the crystal or whatever in the middle, and then you do it for at least 3 minutes or a couple minutes, and you put your all your intentions in there, which is another trick as well, and you just clean it. Absolutely beautiful, peaceful and calming. I love it. But anyways, so that's one trick. You put the crystal right in the middle, you do it for a couple minutes, boom, crystal is now cleansed and even recharged. That's even better. A very nice other way to clean crystals is with Himalayan salt. I'm not joking. You know those big pink Himalayan salt lamps that it's getting more trendy now and everybody buys? Well, you could use that. It has this unique power of removing negative energies. So what you could do is you could put your crystal in those pink Himalayan salt lamps or whatever, or just like an actual like Himalayan salt, like a nice big rock of it, and you just put it right next to it, preferably inside of it, for at least 4 hours, and that will clean your crystal. Another great way to clean crystals is sage, or just smudging, smoke in general. But sage is very powerful for that. Actually, I have one right here, right? You need a little bowl for it and everything, and pretty much like incense, right? And in your bowl where you have your sage, right? You have the smoke coming out and everything, and then you go around, remove the negative energies. You may do a couple of rounds around it, whatever. If you do it like in a separate room or whatever, and you want to leave, what you could do as well, you could close the door and leave the sage smoke in the room for a couple of hours, and you may leave it for like something like 2 hours or something, and it may help to even cleanse further. But if you just burn sage around, or smoke in general, will help to cleanse some of that negative energy all around it, pretty much clearing all your crystals. So if you have like a big batch of crystals or whatever, all in one pile, you want to clean all of them, you can do like one huge ceremony, you do it and boom, they're all cleared. And if you want to go one step further, then you can recharge them. So that brings us to the next point, which is recharging crystals. So now for charging crystals, it's to basically charge them back to full efficiency, or giving them energy in some sense for them to work better. And you can recharge crystals with intention, and that links to that first video I shared in the early parts of this video. That intention can affect water, the molecules inside of it. If it can affect water, if it can affect matter, it can affect matter in different forms, like crystals. Because everything in it is energy and everything is always interconnected. So if you put intention, you hold it, the crystal or whatever, and you give it all your love, you really have to mean it though, right? And you really have to want to clear the negative energies. Sorry, no, that's already they already been cleansed. To recharge them, give them your love, give them everything, and then the natural power of the crystal is going to come back. And anyways, there's so many different ways to do it. That's one way. You can put it under moonlight. The moonlight, like I said earlier, it cleanses, but it recharges as well. So you could do a full moon cleanse / recharge. But as we know, crystals are programmable. So you can program them to different intentions that you want to give. Let's say you want a certain result out of a crystal. Then you write down on a sheet of paper your intentions, what you want, and then you do that little ceremony and you give all your intention. You can close your eyes and everything, and you just send it to crystal. And eventually, this energy of your thought and intention, it gets transferred into it. It gets transferred into it. What you could do as well is you can meditate with the crystal in your hands. You can hold in your palm of one of your hands or something, and then you can recharge crystals while meditating as well. So you can hold it in one of your palms, right? One of your hands, and then you meditate. You breathe in, you breathe out. You do that continuously, but you try to you connect with the stone in some way. And once you made that communication with the stone, so to speak, then it will be recharged. You have to give intentions as well. You can hold it. You can hold it by by your chakras or whatever, right? To unblock them, and it might help recharge them at the same time. There's another way some people will do sometimes to recharge crystals or stones. They will do a recharge station. I'm not joking. They'll print like the pattern of the flower of life on a paper, and then they'll put stones in a lot of corners, a little bit up to a central point, and then you could put that crystal or whatever right in the central point, and it will recharge. It will channel, but you have to do that ceremony and making everything connect. There's so many different ways to actually do it. But anyways, the next step is grounding your stone or connect it back with the earth in some way. So you can recharge your crystals by just digging a hole in the ground, put the crystal in there, you cover it, you wait a little while, and eventually you bring it out. And guess what? The crystal will be charged with Earth's natural vibration. You can even do Reiki directly on a stone, trying to recharge it, channeling the prana energy. That's another way. Another way to clean and charging right after is water or snow, whatever, right? Water is pure naturally in its natural form. So you have the negative energy that is absorbed in the crystal. After a while, you just put in the water, and eventually, boom, you take it out, and the water will have absorbed the energy. Put it at least 15 minutes in the water, at the very least. You can leave it a couple hours if you want. Once you take it out of the water, then you can hold it and then set your intentions and recharge your crystal. So there's so many ways to juggle all of this information and to work with your crystal to make them work at their best. Two other methods to help clear some crystals. You can actually buy some clear crystals. If you buy some clear crystals, they're very, very good at absorbing negative energies and stuff. If you have a bunch of those little clear crystals, you can have your crystal on top and then the smaller crystal, it will absorb the negative energy. Then we have another one that's called selenite. Actually, when I was at the metaphysical shop in my town, an old man, he told me that that's how he cleansed and actually recharges all of his crystals with selenite. He bought a nice, very nice, like flat selenite rock, just gorgeous. It's a nice white rock, and it just absorbs a lot of the negative energy and then recharges. It's great. And apparently selenite doesn't even need charging. But anyways, this is just many different tricks I've found all over the internet, and some tricks I've learned by myself. How to clean crystals, how to recharge them. Have fun exploring this information. Anyways, everyone, this concludes my video on many different ways how to clean your crystals, how to possibly recharge them. So I just hope you have a great day. I hope this information was good, informative for you. And anyways, have a wonderful and gorgeous day. Stay blessed. Peace.